Desperate times called for desperate measures. For the martial artist in wartime, any notion of fair play had to be left in the gym. Unarmed combat called for a more brutal approach.
There are no Marquis of Queensberry rules in guerrilla warfare. It's a simple matter of kill or be killed, capture or be captured.
This is All in Fighting by W.E. Fairbairn. This is the book that was issued to commandos and other allied forces as their official unarmed combat syllabus.
William Fairbairn, who looked more like a vicar than a man who could kill with his bare hands, had written a manual that included everything a soldier needed to know about fighting dirty.
This was not a nice book, not a nice manual. It was simply elements of the martial arts stripped down to purely kill the enemy.
Fairbairn, who featured in these films, was a good man to have in a tight spot.
Knee to the pit of the stomach, and that's that.
He was a judo and jiu-jitsu black belt, and for 32 years he served as a policeman in Shanghai, the roughest city in the world.
And Jerry sails through space once more. And just to make sure...
He had taken part in over 800 incidents, most of which involved firearms, or knives, or bottles. That's probably more combat than a lot of soldiers have seen.
The little finger can be seized and bent savagely backwards. Then, turning with the seized arm, edge of the hand blows are applied with great gusto and paralyzing results.
When war broke out, Fairbairn was enlisted to train both British and American covert troops in skills they would need behind enemy lines.
In this phase of the instruction period, the student is taught the gentle art of murder, the technique of killing or crippling his opponent with his two hands at close quarters.
He combined the street-fighting tactics he'd encountered in Shanghai with his sporting martial arts skills.
The shooting hand grasped the pistol and deflected toward him.
He knew that there was a difference between what was done on the mat and what was done in real life, and so he decided to adapt, look at certain techniques that you could use while you are scared out of your wits.
If possible, bite his ear. Even although not successful, this will cause him to bend forward into a position from which you can seize his testicles with your right hand.
You've got to think like a gutter fighter now. You've got to be ruthless, you've got to be cruel.
With all the strength of your arms, assisted by the forward movement of the upper part of your body, smash him down on your right knee and break his spine.
He called it All in Fighting, and to use a modern phrase, does exactly what it says on the tin. You use everything available in the course of a fight to win.
If your adversary holds you up from the rear, turn away from the gun, falling into him. Pin his gun arm and lock it with your left, at the same time jabbing to his chin and eyes and bringing the knee up to his testicles. As he falls, go with him, keeping your knee in his groin.
For Fairbairn, survival was an easy calculation to make.
80% intent, 20% technique. The intent is, I'm going to win. You're going down. I intend to hurt you. I intend to win.